This video is me using Bible Concordance Memory Anki cards for Nehemiah 8:10. I'm going to come back and put the words into this one later. Picture for grieved is the lady standing at the gravesite. I'm going to come back to this card. I'm going to bury these other ones for now while I look at the verse with the lady grieving. Alright. Which concordance entry is this for? It's for Nehemiah. I've got a copy of this card from a previous verse, so I'm going to suspend this. Okay, what's the connection from Nehemiah to the grieving lady? We've got the finished flag, and then the book, and the grieving lady. Nehemiah is maybe walking through here, and the grieving lady's sad about the wall that's been broken down. So she's standing there grieving as the wall's being rebuilt. Let's try that. And from Ezra reading the book to the grieving lady, I think when Ezra read the book, the people started grieving, so maybe after Ezra opens the book, the lady turns up and starts grieving, instead of Nehemiah walking past and the lady's grieving. Let's see what sticks. This is for Nehemiah. I've got a copy of this card from a previous verse, so I'll suspend this one. Alright, so the grieving lady standing at a gravesite. Nehemiah's walking, balancing along the edge of a grave behind her. Okay, that's the connection to Nehemiah. And then connection from Nehemiah to the tractor. Tractor says, "Oh, Nehemiah, you can balance on the edge of the grave. Well, look at this. I can climb upside down. I can climb up along here." And runs into the purse, which is on top of the cross here. And the purse is saying, "Oh, look at me. I can balance upside down on this part of the cross." So Nehemiah balancing tractor under here, running into the purse. Alright, so we got Nehemiah, broken glass, prayed, king, inspected, build, angry, guard, sword, flag, book, grieving. Cool. Okay. I'm going to go and unbury those other ones. This one. Alright. The finished flag. Nehemiah's walking down the back. The tractor towards the tractor that's balancing the cross on top of it. And the purse is holding onto the edge of the cross with the glove to try and keep the cross steady while it's being balanced by the tractor. The sword is black and white, and then the flag that Nehemiah is coming up to is black and white. Nehemiah, tractor, purse and glove. The tractor's balancing the cross, and the purse is holding it in place with the glove. Nehemiah's coming up to the finished flag, and I guess maybe even I could think the wall gets finished and then Ezra opens the book, because that's how the story goes. Let's try that. The wall gets finished, there's a finished flag, and then there's a book behind it. I think that's going to stick. I think that'll probably stick. The book gets opened. Nehemiah's walking along the edge of the book. The tractor drives and wedges itself under the cross here, and the purse, I thought the purse was in here actually, trying to stabilize the cross, but it's over here. And that one's stuck in my head so far, so I'm going to leave it at that. And the tractor sort of pushes up and the cross over, but the purse stabilizes it over here. Keyword is grieving. Reference is Nehemiah chapter 8 verse 10, and I'll put the verse snippet in afterwards because I'm not sure about recording that on copyright. I'm just going to bury it so that I can put that in later. The numbers thing is counting how many times the tractor balances the cross on here and the two purses fall down on top of the ducklings. The cup has got the Matthew calculator holding onto it to try and avoid falling off the edge. Nehemiah's just popped up onto the station here. The tractor's reversed in under wedged itself under the cross here along the chain. Throws the purse up over here. And the guard is protecting against the angry wolf, and the weapon. I think that's sticking in my head pretty easy, so just doing easy. And the tractor's driven up here and bumped up under here, and the glove is lifting up the purse along the side of the cross here up to where the tractor is. Inspected Nehemiah, and I think there's a glove with the purse here and the tractor at position 2. Yep. I don't really have a good story for the glove and the purse. It's dropping the purse down onto the tractor, I think. Easter, putting the egg in the cup. Nehemiah walks around here, bumps into the purse, slides it across, and the tractor drives down into the purse. Weapon with Nehemiah and the tractor, and the purse with the glove. Nehemiah prayed and then talked to the king. Nehemiah coming along, trying to get to the finish line. I think that's sticking in my head okay. I think this is an older card, so I'm going to suspend this. Hasn't got the flag or the book or the grieving lady. So I'll suspend this. Boat with the cushion on the mast. Finished flags being held by this guy who's got Nehemiah walking down his back. And Nehemiah's walking along, goes past the lady who's grieving, and lady's grieving at the grave. Nehemiah's walking along the edge of the grave. The tractor says, "Oh, look at me, I can go upside down and up along here." And Ezra opens the book, and the people start grieving. And the grieving lady at the grave with Nehemiah balancing along the edge of the grave. The tractor saying, look at me, I can do this, up to the purse. Nehemiah, tractor, purse. And I'm done for today. If you have any questions about how I use these cards, please feel free to ask. God bless.